Have a warm welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning. I'm the senior taster of Whisky.com, and today I have the real pleasure to taste a exceptional cask. Better say exceptional casks. This is the Craigellachie, 37 years old, vintage 1984. I think it's distilled on November the 7th, 1984. And there had been several casks, so that the amount of bottles in this small batch is around 3,000 something. We'll see it soon on the bottle. Well, 46.5 ABV, uncolored, unchill filtered, and for a price of roughly 3,000 euros here in Central Europe at Whisky.com. And Craigellachie is a distillery which has or prefers odd numbers. So the regular bottling is 13 years old, then there is had been a 15-year-old, a 17-year-old, there had been a 23-year-old, and there was a projected 31-year-old. I had the miniature of that, but it never came, the bottle never came out, not on my desk or here on my cask. So this now is the 37-year-old, an odd number as well. And this is a wonderful package. This bayonet closing. The bottle itself has a seal. Don't mess around with the green screen. Sorry about that. And there's a seal on top of it, and thankfully I got a small bottle or a small miniature from the distributor, so I'm able to taste this bottle and not opening a 3,000 euro bottle, which would be, more shown a very hefty action. So I said I would like to look on these bottles, how many on this bottle, how many had been in this batch. Bottle number 542 of 3012. Old-fashioned in 1891. Craigellachie is one of the distilleries which still use warm tubs for the condensers, and these warm tubs give a more intense flavor to the whiskey because the contact with the copper isn't that intense as it is with the industrial condensers, where all those tube and pipe equipment is in there and there's a lot of contact with copper. No, in this case not. And there had been a story of the founder of this distillery, Mr. Alexander Edward. And he founded the distillery just in the age of 25 and grew up to a very, rich person. And he helped to develop the small village of Craigellachie, build a luxury hotel for the people. And so Craigellachie was able to develop. Yeah. The bottle or the casks are refill oak casks, typical from the Scotch whisky industry, and these tend not to give too much taste to the whiskey over the years. And so after 37 years or 36 years, the taste hadn't been that much developed as the proprietors or the makers thought it was. So they added a finishing period of first fill ex-Bourbon casks to this whiskey. So this is a finish with a fresh ex-Bourbon cask. Not that often, but sensible. So first is pineapple. Pineapple biscuit. A little bit of banana. Intense, spicy, a little bit vanilla. The spiciness is, yeah, it's the oakiness, the herbiness of oak. Yeah. Probably a little bit of coconut from the fresh ex-Bourbon casks. The whiskey is not too dark after 37 years, so there's no cherry cask influence in it. Very complex, fruity, full in the nose. Yeah, cheers. Quite oily on the tongue, very complex, a distinct aftertaste of the oak, yeah. Sweet aromas in the start, but then moving over to a little bit of no, sourness is too much, a little dry on the tongue, yeah. So sticking a little bit to the roof of your mouth. Long aftertaste, spicy from the oak. And probably a little bit of roasted almonds. Very intense, very full. This is really something special, exceptional, special. Very old whiskey, not so often available on the market, not at Craigellachie itself, but those old whiskies are nearly all gone from the first half of the 80s. So this is one of the rare, and we might be lucky, or we are lucky, that there are still 3,000 bottles left from that time. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned. There's more to come.